Hey guys, how's it going? Simplified Investing here, bringing you my watch list for the week and some important key levels in the market. So, my first stock that I'll be watching is Boeing. You guys know this is something I trade quite a bit. One thing that I found that I liked on the daily chart, see how it's about to be a golden cross of the 5 EMA, which is the yellow dashed line right here, and the 10 EMA, which is this red line right here. It's generally an indication of upward price movement within a few trading days. We're going to see how this plays out. See how it got rejected by that 10 EMA on Friday, and it pulled back out of 351.21 at market open, pushed all the way up to 360.43 and got rejected. So I'm waiting for it to hold above this key level right here if you guys are considering swing trading it. Obviously the MACD looks like it's going to start peaking or pointing up and turning green. RSI is at 42, so it's definitely not overbought, which is another good thing. Another thing I liked was on the 20-day 1 hour. Yeah, this is a better. I'll show you guys what I saw. See how it pushed up to, got rejected by the 200 SMA on the 20-day 1 hour, and it didn't break above this 127.2% Fibonacci level. I'm going to be watching on Monday for it to break this 200 SMA and this key level right here in order to enter a trade. The MACD does look like it's peaking on the 20-day 1 hour with RSI at 54.28, so it's not overbought again, but this is something I'm going to watch closely on Monday. It needs to break and hold above this key level right here at 360.43. As for support, 351, 348, 345, and 343. Next, I'll talk about the other stock I'm looking at. Another one that looked good was Netflix. As you guys can tell, I have a lot of trend lines drawn for Netflix, but pushed up, got rejected right here, pushed back down. See how it confirmed that support at 356.69, broke through. Look at after it broke through that, the big red candle that it had, and it didn't break below 353.41. This has been a really strong support for Netflix for the past 4 trading months, so this is something I'm going to really watch, and it was important resistance too once it got rejected. See how it get pushed up and got rejected by that key level, broke through. So this is an important level that I'm going to be watching on Monday. If it breaks through this, we could play puts on Monday, but I'm going to watch, see if it can break 356.69 or even pull back and confirm that support on Monday at market open at 353.41. If it does, that's a really good entry. As you guys can tell, 356 is the next resistance, 359, 364, and then we got resistance at 366. As for support, we got that 353.41. I forgot to draw my trend line. Hold on. Go right to that trend line. 353.41, and then right here at 350.78. See how I just quickly drew that trend line off the 20-day 1 hour? See how it got rejected there, pushed up. See how it, once it caught that support right here, pushed up, confirmed that that was a strong support too right there. So now, if it does downtrend on Monday and it breaks 353.41, look for that strong support at 350.38. And again, if it confirms that support, next resistance 356, 359, 364, and then 366. So now I'll talk a little bit about the market, futures, some key levels that we need to break or hold on the market come Monday or come in the next week. Let's see what let's go with 5 day 5 minute. So some very important key levels right here. Resistance at 28.85, resistance at 28.71, and resistance at 28.66. Support at 28.56.57 and 28.46.38. Let me get out of here. And then also a very strong support at 28.36.19. I'm going to be watching these key levels on Monday. On Friday, I'll show you guys what I saw. This was market open right here, pushed down, confirmed that support right here, and once it broke above this trend line right here is when I alerted you guys, broke through, pushed up through the 200 SMA. That's when I entered, that's the same thing that happened for /NQ, but when we entered triple Q calls, then it got rejected right here, confirmed that support. See how strong of a support the 200 SMA is playing on this 5 minute? And then it broke right through, and look at that downtrend. Now it's getting rejected by 28.66.85. So for a further continuation on Monday, we need to break this key level, push through 28.71, and push back up to the 28.85 area. I believe if it does break this 200 SMA in this 2871 area, we'll uptrend even further to 2885, and we'll have to watch that current level or that level right there for further indication of a strong movement upwards. So /NQ, as you guys can tell, futures are also opening green, which is always a good thing. So we got right here, we have support at 74.85, 74.45, 74.17, and 73.98. The MACD looks like it might be peaking. That's something we got to be careful of on Monday. We have a very strong resistance at 7600 and 76.83. We'll look at this from a different time frame as well. Alright, let's zoom in. So I'm going to be watching for it to break this 200 SMA too. On Monday, I would like to see the MACD start to reverse and volume to pick up. At RSI, look at all those big volume bars, and there's not really much volume. So I'm going to be waiting for volume to pick up too. I'm also going to be watching for golden cross of the 5 EMA and 10 EMA, but ultimately it has to break this 200 SMA for further continuation up. Also, be aware of the middle Bollinger Band. See how it got rejected here. Look at that big downtrend. And it also got rejected by this price point right here. Although it did break above, that doesn't mean you should just enter because it broke above. Always make sure that there's a candlestick confirmation of a break above. See how if you would have entered and it just broke above, look at how much look how much money you could have potentially lost. See how it false broke out, pushed up, but no candlestick closed above it. You always have to wait for a candlestick confirmation before entry, or at least that's what I do. See how it was just kind of consolidating too right around this middle Bollinger Band, like how it got rejected, sold off. So again, key level we need to break is 75.37, and then 7600 and further move up to over 76.49. Support at 74.85 again, 74.45. These have been acting as very strong support. Look at that. Support, pushed up, got rejected, finally broke above. So those are some key levels for /NQ. You guys can also set your alerts at these levels. And then lastly, /YM, which is Dow Jones futures. They're kind of in the same situation as /NQ and ES. I'll zoom in for you guys. So some important levels are 25.846, 26.035, and then way up at 26.500. So a strong support 25.580. Then we got one at 25.530, 25.493, and 25.445. I'm looking for this to hold the 200 SMA and push up further. Once it breaks through this 25.86, I'm going to watch for a break above right here at 25.932. See how that was a general resistance right here, and right here, and right here. So if we break through that, I believe we can push up to 26.21, and then after that up to 26.100. I'm going to look at this from a 5 minute for you guys too. See how the MACD is starting to pick up. It looks like it's trying to stay green. We got to be careful of this too. Volume is starting to pick up. So again, these are two key levels right here. We can't break 25.735, and we cannot break through, this is support at 25.735 and a very strong resistance at 25.846. These two levels are going to be key to play at open. I'm going to be watching this closely to see if it does confirm that it holds this or if it does break through that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me and I'll gladly help you guys out. Thank you.